right, people, Mr. Right here with lesson 4.4 for the horn in F. Whether you have the single horn or the double horn like this, these upper fingerings right here are for the single horn, and these parentheses right here indicate the use of the trigger on the double horn. So I'm going to be playing the double horn, so the fingerings are the same for right now, but that's what that means, just to re-explain that from earlier lessons. But how do we find this first high C right here? Kind of a new note here for us in this lesson. You know, we know the low C is the easiest note of a relaxed embouchure. We just want to take it up an octave. So we've got that low C, and then I'm going to press down just my trigger for the double horn. Right? So let's pretend this first line here is an exercise. And I'm just going to start. I am using 90 beats per minute instead of 80 as written here to kind of help things move a bit. Okay. All right. And my F was a little bit sharp, so I'm going to pull out this first tuning slide right here just a little bit. So when notes, if A, just one note, and you look and see, I'm using this first valve, I maybe need to pull this guy out just a little bit. So that's how that works. Now, exercise number 1, we're going to start on that same high C. Instead of a whole note for 4 beats, we're going to play this half note for 2 beats. It takes up half the measure and in this time signature here. So let's try number 1, and you will begin each note with a tongue. You'll firm your lips up against the teeth, arc the back of the tongue, fast airstream to get this note to pop out. So let's try it. Number 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now you'll notice I'm not moving the cursor with the mouse. I'm keeping my hand in the bell because I was noticing in earlier videos I was playing sharp because my hand wasn't in the bell. So I'm going to kind of let you just follow along. I bet you can handle this. Number 2, we start on quarter notes now. These are solid on the inside with a stem, so these are quarter notes. They each get 1 beat apiece. So as the tempo pops along, each one of these will also pop along right on that beat on these quarter notes here. And we're just walking up and down the scale for this one. Number 2, 1, 2. All right, and now number 3. A little bit different pattern. 1, 2. If you're playing along and you get some kind of a little spial, like, whatever, typically a lot of times that's when you're just not tonguing at the beginning of the note. You want to have your embouchure set firm from the very beginning, from the very attack of the note, and leave it firm until you stop blowing or until the release of the note. You don't want to go, at the end. You want to make sure that it's firm to the release of the note, so it's a solid note. Now we're on number 4. Now these exercises through here are to prepare us for the coming exercises. We'll be playing with the trumpets and the trombones. They'll be playing with no vowels or trombone slides in first position, and they'll just be using their embouchure to firm the lips up against the teeth to go from this lower note to the higher note. For us, we just put down our first valve F, and then we play our high C, the note that we've been playing. So let's try number 4. 1, 2, 3. Now, it might be a good idea if you're not have a hard time hitting that first F, you may want to do a walk up. Remember the 5-note walk up where we go, but we only need to go up to the 4th note. And that gives us that F right there, number 4. Let's start on that same F and number 5. And 1, 2. I played that wrong. That's C, C, B, C, F. I think I played 2 C's here, or something like that. I can't remember. Let's play that last 2 measures. I went. That's what it's supposed to be. All right. Now take a look at number 6. F, F, C, C, F. And remember, to go for higher notes, here's your teeth. You're firming your lips up against your teeth to go to those higher notes and arcing the back of the tongue faster air. And you don't want to pinch your lips together because that'll give you kind of a nasty, pinched, sharp sound. So here we go. Let's try number 6. And 1, 2. All right, so hopefully that will get you going on lesson 4.4 for the horn and F.